there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin they plans. I do what I want. They do what they can. Got it on smash. Put on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. 100-yard dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, it's glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash.
Coach, some might say it's cold. Others, like myself and my partner, we say this is football weather as we welcome you to chilly M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And terrific field position here as they finally get him just shy of the midfield stripe.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How much respond after giving up that type of a return?
Set, right, check, right, 54, right, 54. I got you, son. I got you, son. Shit, watch the shit. Let's go. Come on.
Jackson on first down. And this one complete to Seth Roberts. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. This is the rookie from Oklahoma State, Justice Hill. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. They were ball hawks last week. They had a trio of interceptions on defense. In the first drive, they pick up right where they left off.
They're creating quite a reputation for themselves, aren't they? And sometimes what happens is when they know that the defense can take the ball away, as they saw the previous week, now you try too hard to not let them take it away, and you force yourself into errors. They've intimidated them in a sense and gotten the ball from them.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side, caught by Goodwin. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
12, fellas. Here we go.
And that'll set them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
That's right, man. Kill.
Lock.
48 month.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And Matthews has it right side. a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a fourth down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Marquise Goodwin, touchdown number 18 on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. Here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. This pass into the arms of Snead. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. Now, Snead figures to be an important veteran presence for Lamar Jackson. 2 years ago, it was a disappointing 2017 for Snead. That was in New Orleans, but then had a bit of a bounce-back campaign a season ago in his first go-around with Baltimore. 62 catches, 650 yards. Did have surgery in the offseason on his left index finger, but back to full health and ready to go. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go. Come on, set. And read. Gotta do better. Come on, QB.
On second and 12, Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Set, hut. Come on, get the flag. Check 56. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Oh!
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Check.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Flush to his right. He completes it to Bryant. And he goes down, but Before getting this inside the 25.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 23. They go to the former Saint, Mark Ingram. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. They'll run here with Ingram. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your...
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Justin Tucker for the extra point. And this one through the uprights and good. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
21, 12.
On 1st down, Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. That's Goodwin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side complete. It's Goodwin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent gain, 35 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here we go.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
13.
On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way.
Here we go.
I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Here we go.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
21. Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. He finds McKinnon, complete. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
49er first down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 8 for 8 now, throwing the ball to start the game. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
That's complete right around the 8. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo with his 2nd touchdown pass of this first half. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here we go. At their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Malcolm Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Check.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and he's going to go down again. Quan Alexander, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to air one out. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 2. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal, give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
He finds his target. It's Matthews. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. That one goes for 24 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Last year's NFL leader in field goal percentage, Robbie Gould, on for the Niners field goal. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. CD, you know there were quite a few Bears fans back in January saying, why didn't we hold on to that Robbie Gould guy?
Well, it's a legitimate question. 33 of 34 for San Francisco in 2018. The crazy stat of the year, he missed more extra points, 2, than he did field goals, 1, in the 2018 season.
Dancing to his left. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. From the 44, Garoppolo, screenplay, McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
At the Niners, 46. Yard line.
Ready. The long goal. Check 56. Curry. 49. Check 49.
On second and 11 now. Jackson incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call, and they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they will begin with, should we call it, far from ideal starting field position, their own 2-yard line.
So what's your definition of ideal?
The 1-yard line on the other side of the field.
Yes, exactly right. So, yes, your definition is apropos in this case.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3.
Here we go.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side complete. It's Goodwin. And he's able to get this one up to the 8-yard line this time.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
3rd and short, McKinnon. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
Here we go, here we go.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
11.
Don't be scared of it. Check 43. Check.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. He gets it to Matthews, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Garoppolo finding Goodwin, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. Oh, that was dangerous. Threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Ravens have got it. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
Rush in.
They begin the drive with Hill. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, turn it up. 54's Mike. Check. Watch.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Flushed out right. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Jackson on 3rd and long from his end zone. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Tucker now for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points, said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win.
Here we go.
Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Goodwin. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Black 80. White.
It's 2nd and
11.
On 2nd and inches. Garoppolo throwing the out route incomplete. It's Goodwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. That's caught, and again it's Goodwin. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Here we go. 80.
Garoppolo again. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin. But now it's 3rd down. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Gets this one left side to Pettis. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Check. 65. No. Topper.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustmts.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. First down, and it's Hill again. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Jackson to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards. Jackson now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Man open left side is Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Marquise Brown. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly controlled right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Niners take over at their own 25-yard line. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin, 76 yards, as his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Gold with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Now Jackson steps away to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Jackson. It's complete to Brown, right side. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
I feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
So the final seconds tick away.